Oh, I thought that was water.
No, don't make that mistake.
Don't make mistake. It's a Jari, скажи mi voda.
So we are in Belgrade, Serbia, and today we are trying for the first time an Airbnb experience. So we have booked a day with a local Belgrade couple who are going to take us to the market, help us make some food, and we might even stop by a pub and have a drink at some point. We are just now walking up to the local market where we're going to meet them, but I think we're like half an hour early, so we're going to be waiting around for just a little bit.
Who knew travels in space? Always early.
That's very different from most of my life.
It's very strange when you book a tour because you don't know what the people look like, you don't know them at all, and they're strangers, but you're going to spend the day with them. How do you even find them? You're just going to sit around and stand around until they show up.
I assume they're going to look for the two people with giant cameras.
The Uber tourists looking lost.
How are you? Doing alright? How are you? Hi.
My name's Kat.
Pedja, my name. It's good.
Hi.
It's good. Oh. Are you okay?
Wonderful.
You look beautiful, huh? Like a really tourist.
Oh yes. Is it the cameras? They give us away.
Yeah. Monday is not really beautiful day for open market because everybody work on Sunday. We will take some beautiful and fresh mushrooms. You like mushrooms?
Love mushrooms.
Nice. I like this small one, you know.
Very earthy. That's very earthy.
So do you have a dish in mind, or are you just kind of making it up based on what's here?
For dish today,
Yeah.
we will try to find some interesting things on this area.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what kind of mushroom this guy have today, but we find the best one.
Yeah.
Okay?
This market is amazing, and we're kind of just buying whatever ingredients he can find and making up the dish from there, which is super rad.
In my house, I prepare some pig's ribs, you know?
Yeah?
I will prepare this.
Okay.
And now we can take something like chicken,
Okay.
and maybe if I have fine lamb.
Okay.
It's okay?
That sounds
Let's go.
amazing.
Let's go. This guy made this rakia, you know, because I'm really sure that this rakia is really good.
Okay.
And now you will try something like apricot.
Ovoga nema više, ali nek proba.
This is just...
To je domaći konjak, vinjak, kako hoćeš. Probao sam sve.
Pa vidim, pa si po njoj malo da probam. Ali imaš šta?
Čašu da pere drugu. Sad vinjak.
Pa brate, što ne bi, svaka ti čast, pa samo cepi, to je to. Daj mi...
So is this the apricot?
No,
This
this
one
is
is-
the old one plum bread. But
Plum,
stay
okay.
something like... Yeah.
What do you usually drink this with? After a meal, during the
Before.
meal, before the meal?
Before?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
warm. It's
Yeah,
very
it's
warm.
strong. And this guy wants to give you something like piece of pork.
Nek uze
Try this.
ruku ili ti kašeku, kako hoćeš.
With soya sauce and some beautiful things. Treba ja posle nešto da ispremam.
I like that they all know you.
Yeah, I'm really glad to know you.
How's your rakia?
I liked it. Yeah, but the plum was warmer.
Yeah.
So who made the alcohol?
This guy.
This guy made the
Yeah.
alcohol, that guy made the
Meat.
meats.
Okay.
So we are here in the market, and it's not as full as it normally is on like a weekend because it's a Monday, but it's still got a lot of stalls in here, and a lot of this stuff is phenomenal. There is what smells like an incredible butcher. We went in there, picked up some chicken, some lamb, another meat dish that I'm not entirely sure what it was called. We've picked up tomatoes and onions and mushrooms. The mushrooms, they smell earthy and they look like they're going to be delicious. We're very excited. And then we got to try some rakia, which we had the plum and the apricot, I think. The plum was a legitimate kick in the tits, but it's really good. Katu finished all of hers.
Yes, I did. Let it be known, Catoulet never wastes alcohol. I waste alcohol all the time. I lie.
Constantly. And then, we tried this guy's pork, this homemade pork that had like soy sauce and cooked for 2 hours, and oh my God. So I think we're about done shopping. I have no idea what Pedja has in store for us next, but I'm very excited. I'm in love with this.
And now we can go to buy cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Josh loves
Steve?
cheese.
I will tell you. Gladly. Oh my God, thank you. Hvala.
Daj, uzet ćemo znači taj, dajmo da probamo očima. Daj meni taj očima.
It's like sour cream, but better in literally every way. Oh my God. I've never tasted cheese that fresh. Very fresh, very flavorful. It's like a year old, it's got pepper in it. It's almost got like a Parmigiano Reggiano kind of flavor and feel to it, but that's good. That's good. He is taking us to a place called Bluz and Beer, to get a drink.
So in Belgrade, you can get a burek, and I got the one with meat, right? Beef, with beef in it. And it came like a pie, because the other ones I've had have been kind of a round type of pastry, but this one was cut from a pie, which I really like, because it's easy to tear it apart. And you have to take a sip of yogurt with it, and then you bite into your burek, and it's a wonderful combination. Why the two of them together, Pedja? Why yogurt? And...
Because it's too heavy. If you don't drink yogurt, you will be die.
So I'm sure after all the rakia we're gonna drink later, the yogurt and burek in the morning, that's gonna be really helpful. I am desperately in love with this area of Belgrade we're in this old brewery in the Dorčul district, Lower Dorčul. It is hipster, but it is proto-hipster. It is what Williamsburg was in New York 15, 20 years ago. This area is legitimately rad, and you cannot go wrong walking around this entire section. We'll put more info in the description. This bar, Bluz and Beer, definitely worth checking out. Amazing beer, great staff, phenomenal location. I love this area of town. It's so hipster, but again, early hipster, legit hipster. Like a hipster's first album, you've probably never heard of it. After a couple of beers and some great conversation, it was time for Pedja's very detailed tour about the city of Belgrade. After a whirlwind tour of all of the most beautiful buildings in Belgrade, as well as museums and theaters and concert halls, we are now on our way back to their apartment to cook food, which frankly is the part I'm most excited about.
Dobro, Jole.
I get to pet a doggy.
Okay, I prepared for you sexy pie. It's pie with pig, goat cheese, pepper. It's really good. You must eat with your hands now, because important to be really hot.
Okay.
Because it's a sexy. Okay.
Sexy pie.
Sexy pie.
Is that right? Sexy pie. Sexy pie. Oh my God. It's sweet and salty at the same time. This is awesome.
And look this beautiful mushroom. You like blue cheese?
I do.
Because I will prepare this lamb with the blue cheese.
I'm going.
Okay.
I want it so much.
Please.
Oh, these are the mushrooms we picked
Yeah.
up.
Dragan. It's one of the best mushrooms in Serbia.
Oh my god, so good.
Please try. Be careful and make your a photo of your face. No, I'm just kidding.
He's giving me something very spicy.
Okay, it's not so spicy. Don't worry.
It's not so spicy, my ass.
It's really good, you know. It's a really Mediterranean flame, you know, because there
It's
is
called
something like-
Mediterranean flame.
Yeah, flame. It's really good.
Oh, he made it with pure fire.
Ah, it's so good.
Beautiful.
I put for you just more chili.
Pork rib. He had a sweet chili sauce put on top that was phenomenal. Little balsamic glaze around the edge, some parsley and garlic put on top, cooked perfectly, nice crispy glaze on the outside. It's tender. It reminds me of a Korean rib, but really quite nice. The dog is also excited. I'm excited, everyone's excited. See, my problem is,
No, tell me.
after today, how am I gonna walk into any restaurants around here and be happy with their food?
Yeah.
It is lamb that we bought today at the market with a blue cheese sauce. I ain't got time for you.
Blue cheese is quite Serbian.
I got time for this camera. This is so good. Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna end the video here. Bye.
We are finally home after a very long day of touring Belgrade with Pedja and eating his just stupidly amazing food. If you find yourself in Belgrade, look up their tour on Airbnb. It's an Airbnb Experience. We'll put the information in the description. You have to take it. This was by far, hands down, one of the best travel days we have had in the last 6 months of exploring Europe. Everyone was warm and welcoming. The market was incredible, and his food was out of this world. But Pedja and Maria were phenomenal, the tour was phenomenal, and the city of Belgrade itself is phenomenal. But I'm so full of food and I'm so tired. I think we're gonna call that a night. It's nap time. You're just gonna keep pumping me full of cheese. I'll never leave here.
He may divorce me and marry you.
Bravo, it's the best thing.
I love it. All the different cultures fusing together. I know.
Yeah, I know. And this guy, it's really famous Serbian artist and writer called I forgot name.
I want a dog so bad. Not while we're traveling, I know.
How did the hipster burn his mouth? He drank coffee before it was cool. How many hipsters does it take to screw in a light bulb? It's a really obscure number, you've probably never heard of it. I can't feed you anymore. I love you, but I can't feed you anymore.